So friends, welcome back to our channel Learn with Gigs. In this video, I have invited Keerthana Komati, who have recently cracked the job of a business analyst after 1.5 years of career gap. Her journey is quite inspiring and it will give you the motivation to move ahead in your career. I will discuss each and everything which helped her to achieve this success, starting from her skill set, her resume, and at the last we'll talk about the salary also. So do watch this video completely till the end. And friends, do congratulate her in the comment box as she really deserves the appreciation for the hard work that she has shown. And please do hit the like button of this video as it really motivates me to create more useful videos like this. And friends, if you want to learn the data analyst skills which includes Excel, SQL, Power BI, Python as well as Tableau, then I would recommend you to go for Codebasics Data Analyst Bootcamp 3.0 and you can become an AI-enabled data analyst, which is the demand of the market. The bootcamp price is very affordable as it costs rupees 8,400. At the same time, the quality of the content is very good that I can assure you of. This is how your learning journey will look like. You will start with Excel, then you will learn Power BI, then SQL, and then Python along with Tableau. And in parallel, you will be talked about the importance of online credibility on LinkedIn. They will help you in resume preparation. They will guide you in job application strategies and also provide an interview preparation guide. At the end, they will also provide a virtual internship which you can also include on your resume. So after 4+ months of consistent hard work, you will be job ready in the market. I will provide the link of this bootcamp in the description box of this video. Please do check it out.
Hello Keerthana, how are you?
Hi Shashank, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm also fine. So thank you so much for giving your time, Keerthana, and coming onto this channel. I have already given a short introduction about you. So let's start with the first question. So first of all, can you tell the audience about your educational background as well as about your past experience that you have a bit?
Sure, Shashank. Firstly, thank you for giving me this opportunity to share all of my journey. I have completed my graduation in information technology from Kakatiya University in the year of 2022. And I belong to Karimnagar, which is in Telangana. And post that, I had an opportunity to join in Wipro as a full-time employee during my final year of graduation itself. I have joined Wipro in the year of 2022, and I have worked there for almost 9 months.
So what happened after 9 months?
Actually, I got affected because of the mass layoffs, and I have been asked to appear for few tests, and I wasn't able to clear those tests. And there were many people, including me, who got laid off during that time.
So there was a mass layoff from Wipro.
Yes, Shashank.
So it's sad to hear that the big companies like Wipro are have done mass layoffs. They are the mass recruiters. If they do mass layoff, what will happen to the people, right? Middle class people. So after the mass layoff, after 9 months, how are you managing yourself mentally? Because mental well-being is ignored nowadays, right? So can you add some details about it, which can help the audience who will be watching this video? Because if somebody has got layoff, so it's a very sad feeling. And how did you overcome this? And what was your approach during this time?
Sure, Shashank. This is a great question, actually. I feel more than happy to address this because most of the people will only focus on the final outcome rather than the things they need to focus more on and want to happen things fall in within the short duration of time, which is next to impossible. So the mass layoffs happened in January 2023. Post layoff, I was emotionally little disturbed, and to be honest, my confidence levels really dropped off. But my family has always supported me in each and every point, and it's because of their support I had enough space and time to explore skills in the market. And finally, it took me almost 2 months of time, and I have realized that data analytics is something which I can build my career on.
That's a great point. Okay, Kirtana, so you decided to move towards data analytics domain. So what did you learn in those 9 months in Wipro?
Actually, Shashank, during the initial days of my work at Wipro, I had undergone multiple trainings in Java and Python as well. Post completion of the trainings, I was also given an opportunity to work in a project which is more related to the Excel.
So you had prior knowledge of Java, Python, and plus little bit knowledge of Excel also, as you said. So what else you did to make yourself competitive in the market? Like,
Yes, Shashank. Actually, post layoff, after discovering that data analytics is something that I can pursue my career on, got a clear understanding of what skills I need to learn to build a career. I was good with the basics of SQL and Python back in the BTech days, so I thought of starting my like learnings from that skills only. So I have completed a free resource. I mean, I have used free resources to finish up the SQL and Python basics to the intermediate level.
what were those free resources to cover SQL and Python?
For SQL, I have used Udacity. That is a free resource. I mean, if we need to get any certification, we need to pay. But for exploring the things, I mean, to gain the knowledge and all, to have hands-on experience also, that is a free resource. That is a free resource anybody can access.
Okay, and for Python?
And for Python, I have used Jovian, which was free resource back when I used, but now it is a paid version. After finishing this SQL and Python, my next step was to learn Excel. So I have used free resources on YouTube itself.
And any particular YouTube channel you want to mention?
So Shashank, for Excel, I have used Chandu's channel.
Okay, and what about Power BI?
For Power BI, I have used your channel, that is Learn with Gigs, and also the Codebasics channel for Power BI projects.
Okay, Kirtana, so let's talk about your resume. Like, as you said, you got mass layoff and then you had several months of gap, right? So how did you manage that on your resume? Like, can you share the screen and show the resume that you created, which can actually help the audience also?
So Shashank, this is my resume that I have used, and this is the resume that I got cleared in this particular company that I am into. Like, I have not hidden anything that has happened to me. I have mentioned each and everything that has happened to me. Like, I joined Wipro in this particular date, and I have ended my work experience there in this particular month. And post that, I also have done an internship from the Sparks Foundation that I also have mentioned, so that it will showcase my work that I have been doing in that duration of time.
So this Sparks Foundation internship anybody can do?
Yes, Shashank, anybody can do. They need to enroll it a month before, and we will be receiving a few tasks to finish within the given duration of time.
Okay.
So coming to the project section, I have done projects on each and every skill that I have learned. Here I have mentioned on Excel, Power BI, and also SQL. I also have done projects on Python that I did not include in the resume.
Okay.
And coming to the certification sections, I had done a virtual internship from the Forage, which is from the JP Morgan Chase and Co. In Excel, and I also have cleared the basics and intermediate level in SQL Hacker. And I have completed my graduation in 2022 from Kakatiya University, Warangal.
So Kirtana, what was the ATS score of this particular resume?
The ATS score of this resume is above 85, Shashank.
It's almost 1.5 years of gap, right? So you, even if you are having some gap, still you can be genuine about it and showcase the same on your resume. It can actually help you eventually, as it happened with Kirtana. Okay, so coming to the job hunting period. So what did you do? What all things or what strategies you applied to get the interview calls?
During my job hunt, I have used Naukri and LinkedIn, the main, and I use it to update my profile every day in the morning at 9 o'clock, and I use it to update my resume every day, and I use it to update over Naukri. And I have been connecting with multiple people on LinkedIn, asking for referrals, and even if I not get referrals, I use it to schedule multiple calls with data professionals and seek many useful informations. So like everything I use it to note down, and I use it to implement, and I use it to post on LinkedIn. I use it to be active on LinkedIn, commenting and liking posts and all those things. I have received a call from Naukri for the company ran, and the interview got scheduled, but unfortunately I wasn't able to clear up the first time of interview, which was happened in March 2024. And I have got this feedback that I need to improve more on my skills. I mean, I need to advance, I need to learn some advanced skills. So that's when I have taken that feedback in a very positive way, and I have converted that in a very great way. Like I have upskilled myself in the Alteryx basics. I have also cleared the Alteryx basic certifications in the LinkedIn Learning, and I have also posted those on my LinkedIn. And post the interview rejection, I have connected with the panel on LinkedIn, and I have been staying in contact with them so that I may receive any future opportunities if there are any vacancies. So that really helped out to me in a great way. Like my online engagement on LinkedIn grabbed their the managers and the senior managers have been seeing my posts on LinkedIn, and they have been like really impressed of my profile. That's when I had another opportunity to give an interview in June after the cooling period. And that's when I got cleared the interview and got selected finally.
Okay, so that is an amazing story because you got rejected first from the same company, right? After your active engagement on LinkedIn, the managers and the other senior managers noticed your work and they again gave you another interview call, right, from the same company. And at the end, you cleared that round, right? Yeah, that is a great way to like to address any kind of rejections. That's a great learning for the audience. So if you get any kind of rejection, you can connect with the people who rejected you and basically create a positive impression in their mind, which can actually help you in the later point of time and which actually helped Kirtana, right?
True, Shashank. Actually, many people have to do this. They have to stay in connection with the panel and like the recruiters or the HRs. They need to stay in contact because we never know from where we will be getting an opportunity, right? So
Exactly.
we should never take a negative. I mean, if we receive any feedback, we should convert all those things in a very positive way, because that are the points we need to improve, right? So we need to
Exactly.
focus on the feedback more.
So, Kirtana, let's talk about your interview round. So, what all skills were targeted, and did the panelist ask you about your career gap of 1.5 years almost gap?
They did asked about my gap. I have mentioned everything in detail, that what I have been doing in that 1.5 year, and they really got impressed after a detailed explanation. And the interview process was like it was for 3 rounds. The first round is the first and second round were the technical, and the third round was HR.
What skills were targeted in those technical interview rounds?
Actually, the skill set that required for that particular role was advanced Excel, SQL, and Alteryx was the added advantage, and also Python. Since I mentioned about Power BI in my resume, I was also being asked about the Power BI also.
So, Kirtana, if somebody is restarting his or her career after several months or several years of gap, how much salary one can expect in the market right now?
For a fresher or 1 year experience like me, they can expect somewhere around 5 to 6 LPA, Shashank.
Okay, Kirtana, thank you so much for sharing your journey. I think people will gain a lot of insights from your journey because it's quite inspiring and it gives a lot of motivation. So, thank you for giving your time.
It's my pleasure talking to you, Shashank, and sharing all the journey. Like this is a great platform to share my journey, and I feel very great.